Hello, Apes, and welcome to the seventh in the screencast series for Chapter 1, Science and Sustainability. This should be the last screencast that you need to watch. So we were talking about sustainability on campuses, and colleges these days are really kind of ramping up making their campus sustainable. One of the APE students last year, the college that she's attending, they actually don't have water bottles and they don't allow water bottles on campus. Their water comes in kind of like cardboard containers, believe it or not. And this cuts down on the amount of plastics that are going to be used and disposed of. So campuses are looking for ways to cut their ecological footprints. We're looking at the infrastructure, the way that the classes and offices and research labs and the housing and dining and the sports arenas. Sorry, this happens all the time. Old computers. So what they're doing is they are designing these buildings to be more energy efficient. Solar energy is one of the things that they're bringing in, and I don't know if you're familiar with Lincoln Financial Center, but they do most of their lighting by solar panels, and they are very big on their conservation efforts. And colleges are doing this together. When we look at this, institutions generate about 2% of the U.S. carbon emissions. So that's really not huge in the grand scheme of things, but everything adds up. So if they cut back, then they're going to cut back on their footprint. Students are the ones that are actually involved in the sustainability efforts. They're promoting and asking the officials for efficient transportation operations and running recycling programs and planting trees. I'm going to go back, this is not college related, but the Lincoln Financial, the Eagles, if they fly somewhere, they plant so many trees for every mile that they fly or every 10 miles that they fly. So that kind of helps the environment. The students on campus are taking initiatives just like that. They're making sure that the campuses do reduce their ecological footprints, and they're trying to develop these models so that other people can follow and raise awareness of the issues so that they can be better prepared for the broader world. And that's going to be one of our goals. We're not just only going to look at what can we do differently here in the United States, but it's a global awareness that we're going to consider the developed countries versus the underdeveloped countries and the contributions both worlds make. So environmental science is going to help us understand that our relationship with the environment, what that relationship is. We have interdependencies. Again, if you had me sophomore year, we talked about interdependencies that we have, and that's between the living and the non-living environment. We need to develop ways to solve problems. We need to create models that we can look at to help prevent future problems that could arise. We're going to see different trends in future chapters that are going to be causes for concern that we all should be concerned about, that we should take really seriously. And then we're going to be looking for reasons for optimism with this. So one of the things in our discussions that we're going to be having in class is, you know, what can we do? What will your role be? What do you think the direction should be for this? I think one of the things that really surprised me was, and I think I've mentioned this before, is the mountain mining, that they're just shearing off these gigantic mountaintops just for coal. And they're cutting down the trees and they're making these glorious mountain ranges, just look pathetic. And when you see the pictures of them, just wait and see. It's going to just break your heart. But th this is something that we have to move away from, these fossil fuels, and we need to come up with solutions. Solving environmental problems has a great impact for us because it's going to move us to be healthier. It's going to allow people to live longer. It can help promote peace and prosperity as well. It can enable food and jobs for all people. So there's a lot of good that could come out of this. And environmental science is going to help find that balance with the solutions and the challenges that we are going to face. All right, this ends this one. This is short, a whole 5 minutes. I think you can tolerate that. And we will see you in, I believe, chapter 6. I think we're actually going to go jump to 24 first, and then we'll come back to the chapters that talk about all of the policies that are out there and available. All right, have a good one.